So my name is Angel Solano.
Hi, my name is Ander. You can call me Anderson.
Chris Rodriguez.
Carlos Miguel Cruz.
My name is Evelyn Cesari.
Angel John Vasquez.
Is Margarita.
My name is Jacob.
Hi, my name is Frida.
It's Alexis Galarza.
Hi, my name is Kobe.
Hey, I'm Nestor.
It's Jason Prez.
Alex.
After that, to be honest, I believe in God. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, I'm a religious guy, but I believe in God. I believe there's an afterlife, heaven or hell. What you do, how you is as a person, how you carry yourself out. Like once you know what you're doing in life, throughout everything, I feel like you know what what I'm saying, good and bad, and you'll end up having a result to that at the end.
Well, you go to heaven. You know how I know that? Because I'm God. You know how I know that you would ask me that question? Because I'm God.
To be honest, you go to heaven or like hell, depending on like the person you are.
The answer that goes to that is just God.
Obviously, like any other person, I would love to think that there is something beyond death. I don't want to think that we just fall into abyss, into a black hole, because it's scary. but I don't know. I also have like a belief in reincarnation.
I feel like we just restart, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I get a good feeling like, how like there's movies about like dogs and stuff like going back to their own owner, like being called out their name, or like some kids like remembering all their stuff about their recent past, or like sort of shit like that. Yeah, but I mean, they could all be bullshitting, you know what I mean? But like, oh dude, everything's possible now.
And it is a beautiful thing. It's that's like I'm thinking about that because it's a beautiful thing. You lived your life and then you died, and you get to see what kind of life you live after you die.
I don't know. Maybe like you pass away, but like it's like your soul is like right there with you, and you just like seeing everything that happens, but you're just there, but they don't see you. It's like kind of scary, and kind of weird at the same time, I guess.
I think that we just get reborn into a different body, probably.
I feel like there's another like world, dude. I feel like when you die, you just come to like a different type of a new life, Either way, death is not coming till it comes, so I don't know really. I can't really talk much about it. I just live day by day. I don't really know much about death because I never experienced death around a lot through my family or nothing, so I don't really know about it that much of a lot, but I know there's people that been through deaths and shit. But other than that, I think there's a new life after death.
I believe in an afterlife, but I also don't. Like, if you're dead, you're dead. But then there's times I believe, like, you can be born into, like, a person or something. It just depends. But it's kind of both at the same time, so.
I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you become a different person. Like, you just come into a different human person. Like, you come into a baby. You come to a different body. But, like, you just, like, forget every memory. Or I just feel like you vanish and nothing happens.
I used to believe, like, in reincarnation and shit, but, like, I don't know if I really believe in that no more. I just feel like you just die. Like, you're just dead. Like, there's no more you. There's no more anything. You're just dead. Like, and life continues type shit.
Honestly, that I was cool, like I was never like I look for problems type of guy, problematic, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter like who I was, what I did, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I was always like cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like not knew me like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the people, locally, like, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone knows me as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to be like, he cool. You know what I'm saying? He chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's that boy. If you really know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chill, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking from a distance, don't really care from the opinions from, if you're looking from a distance. I'll only listen. I'll listen to it if it's only like in my group, people who know me type of shit. They tell me some type of shit, I'll listen. But if it's someone talking from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? You can't just always believe whatever you hear.
Just that I was trying to spread happiness. Like, you know, I feel like that emotion is powerful, like, and love, and just stuff like that. Like, I don't want any negative things said about me, you know, just stuff like that.
I would be remembered probably as like that goofy person that you was like cool with. So like, I mean, something like that would be fine with me, but like shit, I wouldn't really care.
I guess I'll just say that the funny moments that we had.
I take a lot of pictures and I like post a lot of pictures and I have my spam account and my TikTok and all this. Like, this might sound really dark, but a lot of the time I just do it so like maybe one day I die, like people have like those things to remember me by. Like, it sounds really dark, but I do it for fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I do it for fun, but I don't know, cause like what if you die and like they search up your name? I want like a TikTok sound of me going like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just want people to like remember me by like what I look like. I don't want people to like think of my name and forget what I look like, if that makes sense.
Like, well, by physique, like to look good, you know what I mean? Like healthy body-wise, you know, like in shape too. Well, cause like you gotta put yourself in shape before you kill yourself, you know what I mean? What Andrew Tate said.
Well, I don't really know the answer to that question yet because I'm only 17 and I hope to live a long life. But right now, nothing. I hope people don't remember me for crap because I don't really want to be remembered. Because after you die, you know, after some time, people don't remember you. They're just like a memory. So over time, they're going to forget you no matter what. So I hope after I die, nobody, like right now, if I were to die right now, nobody would remember me or like think of to remember me. But like later on, I hope people remember me for whoever I become, which I hope to become a good person, I guess.
I want everybody to remember that I'm pretty chill, and I was always a fucking gas ass drinker. You already know. Call me Julio, cause Don Julio is my drink. You already know. 2 beers up.
I feel like I'm very like, I want people to think I was a nice person, even though like sometimes I can be like really mean or like I can say like out of pocket shit, but like I try to be nice, if that makes any sense, and I want people to think I'm nice or like a good person just overall type shit.
A humble, someone to fuck around with, you know. I always give them good vibes. I just want to feel like I can vibe with people, don't matter who it's with, whether or not be family, friends, or people I don't know, you know. I don't have anything against anybody, so I've always wanted to be that type of person, just to be friendly, you know. I just want to be that friendly person. I don't got no beef with nobody. I always wanted to be that person, just he's cool, you know. I've never been that type of person to have something against. If I have children one day, I hope they think that I'm that father, you know. Girlfriend, it's just, I've always thought about being that person, you know. I don't think about it like that too much, but I always try to be the best person of myself. Be friendly, cool, have good vibes. Don't show a lot of emotions around people, and just always have a positive attitude. And that's all I want people to know me as, to be positive.
Just remember me in a way that sparked our friendship or sparked whatever happened between us.
Inspire somebody. Like, I want to be a good inspiration to people. Like, make my clothing brand like give something, like mean something, like emotion, or like give a story to it, or like inspire kids. And before I die, that's something I want to do. Like, before I die, inspire somebody. Knowing that I inspired somebody to do something, or like build something, or to like do something, like somebody to come up to me and be like, because of you, like I did this, because of you, I did that.
As like somebody they could trust, like that's mad loyal, and like if they're needed, they're gonna come up. Like there's no question about it.
That I was living my life at the time the fullest, and you know, just trying to see how far I can get.
Not everything everyone tells you is true. So, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like with my ex, Like, you know what I'm saying? The reason I cried is because, like, a lot of shit she told me, I wish, like, was true. But, like, obviously I learned the hard way from not listening to, like, my friends and shit. So, like, I learned that not everything she told me, like, was true. So, like, don't trust, like, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just basically, not everything a girl tells you is true.
That I went through shit by myself and had to get them the answers, you know, like slowly getting answers by myself, you know.
Never overshare with anyone. Like, I feel like it's very easy to trust a person and to give your all, like, to a person, but you never know what anyone's intentions truly are. Like, I have friends, I have people that I love, you know, I trust in this and that, but it doesn't matter who they are. They always have that chance, small, like, slight chance of stabbing you in your back.
I have I work a lot. Like, I used to work, like, when I was, like, a little kid to afford my own stuff and to help put onto the table. And I had to buy my clothes at 13. Start paying my own stuff at 13 or probably 12. And from there, I just went up. I never asked for no help from nobody. My mom and dad will tell you. Stepdad, they will tell you.
Not really a life lesson that I learned the hard way. More like I knew the consequences, and I chose to believe that there was good in people, or like I saw beyond the bad, but trust. Just that trust.
Never put your wants in front of your needs, because all throughout high school, from junior year to graduation, I had to struggle my way out, just working, staying up late, turning in work, all because I wanted to skip school and smoke weed, you know. Typical almost dropout high schooler. But I made my way and I got my diploma, so.
I think, like, expecting too much out of people, or like thinking that like people won't do you wrong when they do. That you can't always rely on people, because I have a lot of emotional support to myself compared to like everyone else that I have met, but I also hate going to people if I do actually need help. Like, yes, I'll like rant to them, but it's like I don't want to always like count on them to be my own mental health support. So I like doing things myself. I like being independent.
You can't really trust anybody. You can't really trust anybody.
I think the difference between living and existing, would it be like living, like you're out living, you know, you're living life, bro. Like, you're going to parties, you're out at clubs, bro. Like, you're meeting people, you're out of the States, you're going around the world, bro. Like, you living type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're actually living life, not you're living the system, not the system, you know what I'm saying? Life and the system is not the same thing. But honestly, I feel like living life, going out, adventures, going to do things you never done, facing your fears, going to places you never been before, that's living life, doing what you want to do, having fun, drinking, smoking, doing everything, not getting, you know what I'm saying, addiction, all that. I'm not promoting none of that, but trying everything a little something once. Existing would just be like shit. Like, I know a couple people, you know what I'm saying, who just, you know what I'm saying, are existing, bro, who like quote unquote NPCs, bro. Like, they're just dudes of the system, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have an every life day. You wake up, got a 9 to 5, after do whatever you do, you're home, you go buy whatever you need, a little food, snack, you come home, sleep, repeat. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's existing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Working for other people, working to just to get other people richer, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's existing. Like, there's so much more for you to learn in this world, for, you know what I'm saying, the limitations that society has put us to, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I think, though.
Shit, living is like what we doing right now, you know? We living, bro. Fucking everybody's happy. You don't see nobody frowning. And existing is just being there. It's like, you know, you ever just wake up, has to go to work. It's like you got no life in your days. That's what existing is.
Shit, living is like you're here. Existing is like you probably did something like in life. So like after like you're gone, you're still like remembered for something. Like you're existing, like, you know? That's like how I see it.
I say existing is that people knows that you're there. Living, I guess is because I guess you want to die or something. I don't know. That's how I think of it.
Is that like living, you're like doing crazy shit and like just like trying out things that you enjoy and like actually finding happiness and using the purpose of life to find your own purpose, you know? Like finding your alignment with the universe and the purpose of existing. You're just following the system, you know? You're being born, you have your childhood, you go to school, you go to college, you go to work, you have kids and you die. You know what I mean? Like you do nothing.
Living and existing? Oh, okay. Living would probably be like partying, stuff like that. Like I don't know, like having probably like experiences with multiple women, stuff like that, like really not giving a fuck. And then existing is where like shit, like you're just somebody that's right there to like ask for help or like actually there to talk to.
Because to me, there's no such thing as living life. It's just, well, yeah, to me, there's no such thing as living life. You live your life, but there's no such thing as living life, if you know what I mean.
Living, you're just there, you know? You're just in your little world. You're living in whatever world you are, whatever you do, it don't matter. You're just there, you're living. Existing is whenever people actually admire you, you actually think about you, see that you're there, exist on you. If people don't really check up on you, then you should cut those people out, because homies that check up on you, or if you're in a group chat with the boys and they actually care about you, those are the ones you need, you know. But if they don't check up on you daily, no, not daily, but like on there, like, you know, every once in a while, see if you're good or not, you know.
I think existing is kind of like when, well, what I think is like existing is kind of like, you know, when you're like in a depressing phase or whatever, and you're just kind of like living life, hoping for like the next chapter to like appear. And I think living is like kind of like when you're actually living in the moment, like no matter what's going on. Yeah.
What's the difference between living or existing? Well, we're living right now, and you're alive. You have emotions. You're living through every moment in your life, on whatever it's going on. There's different type of people, so there's so many people in this world that are living through any type of emotions, moments. Existing, we all exist. We all feel emotions. We all have different type of hobbies. We all do different certain things.
Living is just like, oh, you live to like pay bills, you live to eat, like live to do all the basic minimum stuff that you are here for. Existing is more like you explore, you do stuff out of your comfort zone, you do things that you actually really like to do.
Living is just now, right now, and existing is like, I feel like existing is like always having something in memory, something always like, even if you die, someone can say you existed. And like living, you just live it right now. You living. You just like, you have life. It's like something that lives, something that breathes and shit. And existing is like, I leave something here. You exist, cause like you can live, but a lot of people can forget about you. You just nobody, like, you technically die. Ain't nobody know who the fuck you is. So you don't exist.
I feel like existing is just you just being there. Like you're not like doing anything besides just living the day how it goes. Like if you're not progressing in any type of way, doing anything different for yourself, you're just living the day how you're supposed to live it. Like you wake up, you go to work, come back, you probably talk to a bitch, whatever, you go to sleep, you do, it's just repetitive movements. It's just like existing. But like living, you said living, right? Like
yeah, what's the difference between living and existing?
all right, living is like you're out.
Life.
Meaning of life, shit. Meaning of life. Shit, bro, I mean, honestly, I think the meaning of life is what you make out of it, to be real. Like, you put the meaning in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you choose to not do shit in life, I mean, sadly, unfortunately, you don't got no meaning in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just one of the dudes that keep this world running, you know what I'm saying? Make the other people richer and the big bosses richer, everything richer. If you choose to do something, then shit, you was meaningful in life. You know what I'm saying? You got your family up. You was a person. You was somebody. You was somebody's great uncle who you still got yearly intuition from. You know what I'm saying? Like yearly salary from type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like heritage. Shit, bro. Like meaning is what you make out of it, to be real. That's what I think.
I don't really think, like, this sounds bad, but I don't think that there's like a meaning to life. Like, I don't know. I don't believe in all that corny stuff where it's like, oh my God, everyone has a purpose in life. I feel like everything is kind of like self-centered and a little selfish, because at the end of the day, I feel like everyone kind of just looks out for themselves, even if you like look out for other people. Like, I can sit here and be like, my meaning in life is to, be a doctor and cure people and this and that. But it's like kind of a bunch of bullshit because everyone has like a different purpose. I don't know. I don't really think there's a meaning in life.
I think the meaning of life is, like we were talking about earlier, to live in the moment and to enjoy things, but also to suffer because like you can't like be happy without like bad times, or you can't have bad times without good times. So to just enjoy everything overall, even if you do feel like sometimes.
From what I heard about my school, you fuck a woman, get children, get a fucking career, and then boom, you old and you fucking die. That's all I know.
It's to find love, bro. But it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna do you dirty. Yeah, they're gonna treat you right, but it's gonna be there.
The meaning of life is just being there. If you got life, then you chilling. Because if you're not living, then it's like, dang, it's kind of hard to answer that one. Yeah, that's kind of hard. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one. That's kind of hard.
Just, I guess, succeeding and getting everything you want.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think there's like a meaning in life. Who knows, man? I feel like it's something that like you'll find out when you die type shit. Cause like, a meaning in life, like, why did God put us here? Or it's like, I'm not saying if there's a God, but like whoever, whatever, like how did it get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did it put us here? Why is there life? Do you know why is there life?
I feel like life is a game, and the way to win that game is to make it as enjoyable for everyone else as you can. So, like, don't suck dick or don't dick ride or none of that gay shit, but, like, just be there. Just be present, like, and see what people are doing. Just do your own shit, but just spread positivity. Don't be a dickhead, bro.
The meaning of life non-sexually is you live to get a chance at like what everyone could possibly do, such as like skydiving or like traveling to another country or scuba diving, like whatever the basic human can do, you basically get a chance to do it. That's the non-sexual way of the meaning of life.
To be honest, bro, fuck. Life, like, after high school, it's hard as fuck, for sure. Like, to be honest, like, I didn't finish high school and shit, but, like, once you get into the real world, don't take that shit for granted, you know what I'm saying? Not everything in life is easy. So, like, basically, enjoy every moment that you have, like, in life. Because, like, not, like, everything is granted the next day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if, like, you're going to be here tomorrow, basically. Or, like, if you're going to have that person tomorrow. So, basically, just enjoy that moment while you have it.
I don't know the exact meaning of my life, but my life is I came from my parents. I grew up playing soccer, and I still do play soccer. I work on cars now, but I don't know the exact meaning of what's life. Life is something that God gave us, and we enjoy it. There's times that we don't enjoy it. There's difficult times, but we move on from that. But I don't have an exact reason of what is the meaning of life. There's a lot of different opinions, biased opinions, but my life is I grew up good. I don't have any regrets. I did a whole lot of stupid shit, but I still go on. I still work hard, and I love every moment. Yeah.
The meaning of life, I feel like the meaning of life is just to wake up every morning happy, bro. Like, I mean, full on happy. You just think of good things. You just, bro, you admire the little things. Like, you admire the trees. You admire the view that we have right now. Just look at that shit, bro. It's like it's a nice view, bro. Like, those are the little things in life that you just gotta admire. Like, when you're in that status, it just, like, that's life. Like, you know?
I think the meaning of life is everybody's sole purpose. Copyright that shit. Kevin, I'm done.